Yo, what's going on everybody? Expert Gamer here, and I'm coming at you guys with another Wi-Fi battle. This was a battle that I had against AyFayBay. I'm pretty sure you guys all know him by now, but if you don't, make sure to check out his Twitter and his channel in the description below. And also make sure to get this video up to 15 likes, and I will keep daily uploads on the channel. As you can see from our teams are just kind of a mixture of just a bunch of different crap, and battles are more fun that way. But I'm going to lead off with my Manectric, and I'm going to Mega Evolve first turn, obviously. And he's going to lead off with his Landorus Therian. Now, I figured out something here in the first turn, which is a very good thing to know, but I forgot it later on in the battle. So, I thought that I would outspeed him and go for an HP Ice, but he's actually Choice Scarfed, and he outspeeds me and goes for a U-turn. Now, good thing he went for a U-turn and he didn't decide to just kill me off with an EQ. Actually, never mind, he wouldn't have killed me, he's intimidated. But, I could have predicted him to be Scarfed and predicted him to U-turn, but that's a lot of shit to predict, and gone for a Volt Switch, so I just decided to be safe and just go for an HP Ice, because you should never really predict first turn, because you never know what's going to happen. But he's going to go on to his Roserade, and now this is kind of decent, I guess, so he takes an HP Ice, it does about 30%, but after Black Sludge recovery it does only about 20%. Now, I'm going to switch out here and go into my Mandibuzz, because I thought that he was going to try to Sleep Powder me, and as you guys know, Mandibuzz has the Overcoat ability, so powder moves don't work on it, like Spore and all that. But he's just going to Synthesis, and that pissed me off, because I'm pretty sure not, I want to say I would have killed with a Flamethrower after that. But he's going to switch into his Fortress, and I'm going to switch out into my Hitmonlee. Now, this is not that good, because I go for a Fake Out here, hoping that I do enough so that 2 leftovers recoveries won't fill him up, so that I can switch. So that 2 leftovers recoveries wouldn't fill him up. But after 1, I don't think he's at full right here. I think he's just like 1 below full, so that his Sturdy is broken, and I could switch into my Manectric and go for a Flamethrower. But he goes for the Stealth Rocks here, as I go for the oh no, I didn't go for anything. This is my first turn and I'm stupid. So now he's going to switch into his Nightlight, and I predicted the Nightlight and I went for the Volt Switch, mainly for the reason, obviously, it has Flash Fire, so that thing pissed me off throughout the entire battle, because I could have been dropping Flamethrowers on Roselia, on Fortress. I could have been doing a lot of stuff with Manectric, but this thing was in my way with that Flash Fire. And I make a dumb play, I switch out into my Hitmonlee, and I died to a Fire Blast. I was hoping that he'd go for a move that I'd be able to live, because I have my Burden Boost, I could go for either an EQ or a Stone Edge to kill this thing off. But that's not really the case, so I switch into my Manectric here, get off my Intimidate. It doesn't really matter that much, and he's going to withdraw a Nightlight, and he's going to switch into his Amphi, which is going to be his Ampharos, obviously. And I just go for a Thunderbolt. I don't really care. This thing eats it up like a beast. Right here, he does something that's literally so scary. I was so scared of this thing. So he Mega Evolves, and guess what he goes for? I'm scared of it, so you can kind of guess what he went for. He's going to start breaking the mold, and he's going to go for an Agility on my Volt Switch. That is just so scary. Mega Ampharos, which is one of the strongest Mega evolutions, I think. I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead into my Rotom. I don't know what I'm going to do with Rotom. The best that I could do is just Will-O-Wisp this thing and then Hydro Pump it to death. Hopefully I can live a couple special attacks from it and get off a rest. But that doesn't really happen, because this is my Calm Rotom. I decided to bring my Calm Rotom because I brought Mandibuzz. So I didn't bring my defensive one. I guess that was kind of decent, because I was able to live one of this Ampharos' hits. But I am able to get off a burn, so that's really good, just a little residual damage. And he's probably going to predict my switch here, and that's why he went for the Focus Blast, just for more coverage. So my Rotom is going to go down, so he's giving me the work right now with this team. This team was like difficult to fare against. My team just couldn't put up with this team. So I'm going to go into my Arcanine, my That Guy, and I'm going to get off an Intimidate on it. Like I said, doesn't really matter, because it's a special attacker. And he's going to withdraw here, and he's going to go out into Fortress. Now, I didn't want to go for a Flamethrower, because, you know, that that nightlight is still running around, and I don't want to get up a flash fire boost. So I just go for the protect. That's my defensive Arcanine. So I just go for the protect to get up residual damage on it. But now I switch into my Swampert, and he's going to switch back out into his Landorus. Now he's going to be able to get up the Intimidate, and that sucks because I can't actually never mind, this is my Scald Swampert, so it doesn't even matter. But I'm leftover, so I am the kind that sets up rocks. I'm the Impish set, and it's a really good set, but I didn't really get to do much with it in this video. So he's gonna U-turn out again, and that pissed me off how he was scarfed. I would have won the game if he wasn't scarfed, but you know, one item can change the entire game. But I'm gonna go for my rocks here. So now that puts Nightlight at a weaker state. Who else does it put at a weaker state? I'm pretty sure that's it, with being weak to it. He's gonna withdraw his Roserade here and go back out into his Kingdra, and I'm going to withdraw here as well and go out into my Mega Manectric. And that's decent for me. That's decent. So all I can really do here is just drop T-Bolts or drop a Volt Switch, either one. But I'm gonna go for the Intimidate, as I forget what happens here. I'm pretty sure I go for the T-Bolt. Yeah, I go for the T-Bolt on his Dragon Dance, I think. No, I go for the T-Bolt on his sub. And then I Volt Switch here to break his sub, and I go on to my defensive Pokemon, my Mandibuzz, who can eat up literally any hit. Like, any physical hit, Mandibuzz is eating up. So I go for the Volt Switch here. I knew that I needed my Manectric to win this battle because it handles Fortress. It handles Chandelure. I thought, here, I'll get to that later on in the battle. What else did I think I thought it handled the Roserade. Well, no, it does. Yeah, it can just do work to his team. I also handled this thing pretty well if it didn't have a Dragon Dance up. So my Manectric is just very vital throughout this battle. But I go out into my Mandibuzz because I know that even if he goes for an Outrage or a Waterfall, since he's not +1, he's +0 because I intimidated him. So all he is just +1 speed. So I know that this Outrage is going to do little to no damage. And I could have roosted up here, but I decided to kill him off with the Foul Play because, actually, I don't know why I did that. It would have been better for me to just roost up right there. Okay, that was a dumb play number 1 by me. But I'm going to get up some Leftovers recovery, and he's going to switch back out into his Nightlight. And right here, I'm pretty sure he overpredicted. Yeah, wait, did he overpredict? Okay, no, he overpredicted this turn. So I go for the Protect to scout out what he's going to do number 1, and just to get more Leftovers recovery. And right here, he predicts me to switch out into a different Pokemon and goes for a Shadow Ball. And that sucks for him because he just lost his Chandelure after that. So, and he dies to Life Orb Recoil. But that would have been really hard for me, Life Orb Recoil, Life Orb damage. That would have been really hard for me to predict him predicting me to switch out and me going for a Roost. But I decided to go with the safe Foul Play. He's going to switch into his Landorus Therian right here and intimidate my Mandibuzz, so that sucks. So now I can't really Foul Play many things. But it doesn't matter, I'm just going to sack it off right here. He's going to go for the Stone Edge, and I am going to die. So his team, like I said, it's giving me work right now. All my Pokemon are just dropping like flies. And right here, this was the game-changing thing that happened. I forgot that he was Choice Scarfed. I get off my Intimidate, it doesn't even matter. Actually, yeah, it does. But I forgot that he was Scarfed. He goes for the Stone Edge, and boom. If that thing was out of the way with an HP Ice, Fortress would have been dead, Roserade would have been dead, what else would have been dead? Kingdra would have been dead? No, Kingdra's already dead. I think Ampharos would have been dead, I'm not sure, but my Manectric would have had his way with this team. But, you know, sometimes that happens. One thing can cost you the entire match. But I'm going to switch out into my Arcanine, he's going to switch out into his Fortress, and now that I know that I could start dropping Will-O-Wisps without that little Lampet running, not Lampet, Chandelure, my lord. So that's just residual damage on the Fortress, and that's actually really good because his Focus Sash, his Sturdy is broken, so now I'm able to kill him off with the Flamethrower. Yeah, this is a really long battle, it's 29 turns. But he's going to switch back out into his Landorus right here, and I'm going to switch out into my I'm actually going to switch out into my Swampert here, and then I'm going to switch right back into my Arcanine so I can get up another Intimidate on it. I'm just trying my best to win this game right now, and it's not going too well. So he's going to go for an EQ right here. It's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. I'm a Swampert, I'm defensive, and it still does quite a bit of damage. It's I think it's a 2-hit KO, no, it's a 3-hit KO. Either way, he's going to win the game. So I'm going to switch out into my Arcanine here, get up another Intimidate just as a last-ditch effort. Just trying to do as much as I could do, but he actually pointed something out that I could have done. It wouldn't have sealed me the win. Actually, maybe it would have. If I were to... When I was in with Mandibuzz, I could have defogged the rocks. And if I were to defog the rocks, I think that Stone Edge wouldn't have killed my Manectric. So that's another thing that I did dumb in the battle. I thought that I didn't need to defog the rocks, but I'm going to switch into my Swampert. He's either predicting a Scald or Waterfall. He switches down to his Roserade as I go for the Scald, because I like Scald rather than Waterfall. Because you're not outspeeding that many things with the Impish Swampert, so there's no point in trying to get flinches. So you might as well try to get the burn like I just did right there. But he's going to take that burn damage and just go for a Giga Drain to kill me off. So that was a really good battle. I hope that I can battle him again on the channel. I don't know if he has a PU team, because I want to try battling PU now. PU's that tier that's just like, I'll probably link it in the description below or something. It's a really good tier, I like it a lot. But make sure to check out AyFayBay's channel and Twitter in the description below. Help him out. He doesn't really need my help, he's ahead of me. But like I said, I'm Expert Gamer. Peace out.